Hello, it's Taysher. Today I'm gonna read Katawa Shoujo visual novel. I don't know what. Let me just no novel, right? V, right? That's noble is something patrician thing. Patrician, pedestrian, patrician, probably patrician. Novel, novel, visual novel. Yeah, I read visual novel, Katawa Shoujo. And the last time our MC Hisao got heart attack and yeah, he is in the clinic. Okay, is that whole time I can probably count times I've left this hospital room and supervised on one hand. Unsupervised. I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. Okay. One operation. 4 months is a pretty long time when you are left alone with your thoughts. Wow, 4 months? That's too long. It's one anime season. Yeah, whole one 12 or 13 episodes. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. What's term? Is this verb? I thought this is known. Term. What is term? Term is known. The fixed period of time that something lasts for. But it's a verb. What is term mean for verb? To give something a name or to describe it with a particular expression. Okay. Okay. Term with my situation. Arrhythmia. What? I can't read. RHY thmia. What? RHY. Yeah. What's that?
Arrhythmia.
Arrhythmia. Oh, arrhythmia. A medical condition in which the heart does not beat with a regular rhythm or at the normal rate. Okay. A strange world, a foreign, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. What? You live with a alien? A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Fatal disease. I learned that word. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Yeah, but one thing you are happy with is you got girlfriend. You got a girlfriend before you die. That's yeah, that's a good thing at least. maybe you can survive is for by love power. that's powerful. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had two hemorrhages apiece. Hemorrhage apiece.
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one yet.
What? What is hemorrhage? A large flow of blood from a damaged blood vessel. Large flow of blood from a damaged blood vessel. A tube carrying blood around the body. It's high blood pressure. He had a brain hemorrhage. Large flow of blood from a damaged blood. What does mean damaged blood vessel? Ripped tube? Probably. A piece. Hemorrhage a piece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything to them. It was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, so he's... I don't know. Is he living in abroad? I mean, in Japan there is... I think there is insurance. Everyone should pay for the 30% of the, pay to the hospital. Literally everyone. Of course there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. Recuperate from the treatments.
I've got this for you on recuperate from the treatments.
Recuperate. Recuperate.
Recuperate.
Recuperate.
Recuperate, to become well again after an illness, to get back your strength, health, etc. Late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate. It's 9 minutes, so I set the timer to 10. Wait a moment. When I was first admitted, it felt as I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cars. What is wards? Ward. Ward for A. Ward.
Ward.
Ward. It's weird to pronounce, ward. It's W-O-R-D pronounce ward, and W-A-R-D pronounce ward. It's opposite. One of the parts or large rooms into which a hospital is divided, usually with beds for patients. So it's room? But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. Dwindled. They don't come? Dwindled, and visitors soon dwindled, and all the get well gifts began.
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that yet.
What's dwindled?
Dwindle.
Dwindle. To become smaller in size. Ah, okay. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Oh. Your friends in the class send you a card? Send you cards? Oh, that's nice. But you getting bored. What do you do in the hospital for months? It should be boring. Do you have PC? Maybe some people are genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. 6 weeks? We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. Yeah. It's awkward. What should you talk to her? You didn't know her much because your dating is even not begin. She just confessed, and you haven't answered. We don't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. Wow. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. What? Faceless? Like Mob Guy? The fat faceless bald old man? Or is this saying metaphorically? Faceless. Wait, what does faceless mean actually? Faceless.
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm learning.
Is this literally meaning someone has no face? Is this possible? Having no clear characteristic and therefore not okay. So the faceless bald old man is literally meaning, but this word usually means lacking any particular character. Okay. I used to believe this is faceless literally mean someone has no face, but I just aware of it. That's good. So I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. Million other patients. So this must huge hospital. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. Rough estimate? I asked the head cardiologist. Oh, this is heart thing. What does estimate mean?
Estimate has two distinct meanings. As a noun, it means an approximate calculation or judgment.
Estimate. Estimate. To guess or calculate the cost size value, etc. Estimate of. This is noun, not verb, I guess. Judgment or calculation of approximately how large or how great something is. What I'd be, okay, the progress. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. What was omen? What is omen?
Old man means
No.
an elderly male person.
What? I said omen, not old man, but it's pronounced similarly.
Omen.
Yeah, omen. Something that is considered to be a sign of how a future event will take place. What? I don't know. Omen is the horror movie's title, and this means something that is considered to be sign of how future event will take place. What does will take place mean? A bad omen. This is known. Many people believe that a broken mirror is an omen of bad luck. Ah! Okay. Team's finally victory of the season is good omen for playoff, which start next week. Oh, good omen, bad omen. Bad omen. Okay. Surgeries had left on my chest slowly change it. Okay. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer show that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Then what did you do instead? Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. Escapism. Ah, okay, I understand. I started reading. Okay. I started reading instead. there was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. So, yeah, watching TV is just a weak escape from real world. So we need to touch glass. Yeah, it means read book. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. What? I don't know what. I can't imagine what it feels like. But I love the stories. Okay, so yeah, it's 20 minutes, so I save it, and yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye me.